Hey everyone, welcome back to Late Night Worship. It's number 280. And yeah, it's different now. My folks are now in the Philippines. They just sent me a message actually just about an hour ago saying that they arrived safely. It's an 18-hour drive flight. An 18-hour flight going straight shot from JFK Airport all the way to Manila. And no, it's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. It's been a while since they're all in the Philippines. Abby's there too with Ruth. So yeah, I'm happy for them. It's back home, but also we have a time. God puts us in places for a season, and seasons have ends. And never noticed that when I grew up in the Philippines because it's always summer in the Philippines. But when I'm here, then you kind of look forward to the end of some seasons, like like winter, and you look forward to when another season starts, or or it fills you with dread knowing that a season's gonna end like summer. So, but everything has a season to it. And in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to search and a time to count as lost, a time to keep and a time to discard, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace." So, this song by the Birds, this is an oldie. It's called Turn. It's called Turn, 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 actually. Here we go. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time to hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And the every purpose under heaven. Yeah. um, it's there's been a lot happening, especially in the last week. In the last like over a week, it was I proposed to Brianna, and Abby and Dad and Crystal all had their birthdays. Um, Aunt Lily just died yesterday, and now we're starting this new chapter of our lives. Brianna and I are remaining here, and my family is going to the Philippines, or in the Philippines, for to continue the ministry there. So there is a time for everything, and that's a beautiful thing. It really is. It's just like, you know, sometimes you don't want the next chapter to start, and sometimes you're just anxious for it. And yeah, if you could please pray for my family in the Philippines. We're mourning the loss of my aunt there. I'd appreciate that. What else? I I made I made met people. I made friends today. Pray for Carissa, uh, who is she's having pains in her body. Pray for the son of Greg. I don't know the son's name, but who he has a tumor. And please pray for Victoria, who needs shelter, and she has no family in the capital district area of New York. So yeah, it's great talking to them because they're all like at different places in their spiritual life. Some of them, one of them doesn't even know God, and the other ones like have heard of God but want to get closer, and then the others say like, yeah, I trust in God for everything. So I I don't usually talk about my faith with like complete strangers, but um, I don't know. I think Dad's inspired me to just feel free to do that. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Am I ever oversharing on these? But yeah. So this is a bit of it's a bit of a just asking you all to pray, and also get closer to God, and also minister to people, ask people about their faith, and if they believe in God and where they are on that. And we don't convert people. It's only the Holy Spirit who does that. But just talking openly about your life and about how God used your life and all the different seasons of your life. Like that's a powerful thing. We will overcome by the blood of the lamb and the word of our testimony. So that's a that's a good promise, I think. All right. Thank you everyone for joining in, and I'll catch you for 281 next week. Ciao.